Hi, Julie here from Just Plain Fun, and today I'm going to show you about a new set of paper bead rollers I have available on my site, and you can get these at Amazon and Etsy, and I'm going to provide the links to both places in the description. And what makes these paper bead rollers so special is the fact that they have 3D printed handles. I actually have a few 3D printers, and I can make these in other colors, but for now we're sticking with the rainbow. And what's unique about these, or special, first of all, they have a very comfortable handle. I mean, they fit right in the palm of my hand, no problem. They're easy to use, and these pins are never going to come out. No matter how hard you try to pull on them, they're not going to come out. And that's because I made the holes so tight that I actually have to press these pins in. They're not glued in. They're not glued in, not at all. So they won't weaken. Who knows? Maybe in 20 or 30 years the pins might start coming out, but they're not going to come out anytime soon. So let me show you what I mean. Okay, I have the blue one here. Here it is before I put the pin in, and this is the 3/16 inch pin that goes into it. If you take a look, I can't push that in. Not at all. I have to use a press to get those in there, so those are never going to come out. And they're all made identical. So 3D printing, you might get some blemishes, you might get a few things that are not perfect because of the nature of 3D printing. And when they're printed from the bottom up, from this end up. And they're really hard. They're solid down at the bottom and somewhat hollow inside here. And I use a special device when I press these in so that I won't compress this and it doesn't get hurt, that part was also 3D printed. But anyway, I just wanted to show you and promise you that these pins are never going to come out. So there's that one, 3/16. Here's the 5/32. And all of these sizes are the same sizes as I use for my other slotted bead rollers with the wooden handles and with the test tubes, which I do have a sample here of that. Let's see, where did I put that? Which is also available now on my website, these here. Well, they're available on Amazon and Etsy, and I have all 5 sizes of these as well. And again, same thing here. The pins are never going to come out. So you can be confident that those pins are not going to come out at all. Put those back because this is what I'm talking about. Here's the 1/8 inch. Again, here is the green one before I put the pin in. This one's a 5/32 inch pin. Again, I can't slide this in. It's not glued in. I have to press it in. And it's pressed in with at least 300 pounds of pressure. I have a press that I bought just for putting these pins into it. This is also how I do the wooden ones. I press them in. But with those I have to drill holes. So once in a while I might get a batch where the drill bit was in the wood a little bit too long, and so those might have to be glued, but that's like 1 in 100 or so. Again, I make them tight enough so that they have to be pushed in, pressed in with a press. So there's that one, the 5/32. And then I have the 1/8 inch, which is this one. And again, here's the handle. Before I push it in, it looks like it won't go in, but it will, but I have to press it in. Again, I am pushing really hard. It's not going to go in. So I press it in, and this is what I get. Again, this one will not come out. So you can buy these with confidence. They're the same price as all my other paper bead rollers, and the only difference is these are 3D printed handles. And the plastic that I use is called PLA, which stands for Polylactic Acid, made with biodegradable materials, but it takes a long time in your regular old compost. It has to be sent to a commercial composter to biodegrade. But if you manage to shred it or whatever, it will biodegrade in the landfill eventually, but these will last a lifetime. They're plastic. They'll last a lifetime, made with biomaterials, not made with petroleum materials. And again, these will not come out. And I make these pins with, these are two different pins that I've put together. Again, I have to press these so they're not going to come apart no matter how hard I try. This one is 3/32 is the roll, the end that you actually roll with, the bead on it. And these again are stuck in the handle, pressed in the handle the same way, and same machine that I use. And I do these myself. I haven't let my husband press these at all. I do it myself. And again, I can't push it in. I have to use that machine to press it in. And then with the 5/64 inch, it's the same thing. I use two of these pins. I put them together, and then I put them inside the handle. And here is the red handle. Again, I can't push it in. So they're not glued in. I promise you, they're not going to come out. Worth every penny and easy to use. So let me demonstrate. Let's put these pins away. And right now they come only in sets of 5, the whole set, because they're a rainbow set. And when you get them, they're going to be packaged in one of these, which is new packaging for me. I just started using these. And it's got all the information on it. You can get this from Amazon and Etsy, like I said. And there are paper bead templates too that you can get on Etsy. I'm working slowly on making them available on my website. But I just wanted you to know that these paper bead rollers are probably the best ones I've made. So if you don't have a set of paper bead rollers, or if you want these, you can go to jpfun.com, go to the paper bead section, and there's tools in there. You want to go look for paper bead rollers, or use the links in the description. Okay, so let's make some of these. Grab my glue. Just going to demonstrate this because I know you know how to make paper beads. But again, these work just like all other paper bead rollers that I offer. And I have more coming down the pike. I have, well, in another video I'll show you other paper bead rollers that are coming. And some of them are already available. And rolling, rolling, rolling. They work just like every other paper bead roller out there. Very comfortable in the hand. Go ahead, get yours right now. $35.95. No, they're free shipping in the U.S. Right now, I'm not able to send anything anywhere else except for the U.S. for some reason. Even if you order them on Amazon, I'd have to cancel. As of today, today is August 9th, and I was not able to send an order to Canada because I couldn't, it just didn't work. Not because of customs, but because stamps.com and Amazon didn't have prices through the U.S. Postal Service. So I don't know if it's the problem with the Postal Service or with Amazon or stamps.com, but it just didn't work. I had to cancel that order. But anywhere in the U.S., no problem. U.S. and Canada and any of the territories of the U.S., like Puerto Rico and Guam, Virgin Islands, whatever else. There's a few more. I'm sorry if I can't remember, if you live there and I didn't mention. But there are all U.S. territories and the U.S. So there's that. And then what I like to do is I stick the roller back in to clean that up. There we go. See? Easy. So that's basically it. I wanted to show you the new beads, or the new paper bead rollers. Let's do the green one. They're very comfortable. And if you want to, in the comments, what other colors would you like to see? Let me know. I also will make available in the future a purple one to go with this rainbow scheme in 1/4 inch. And if you want the needle tool, I'll make that too, but it will be a light blue color for this to go with the set, which represents the sky and the clouds. And with me, I just love the rainbow colors because they're so bright and cheerful. All right, so that's basically all I wanted to talk about today. If you want to learn more about these paper bead rollers, you can go to jpfun.com or check out the links in the description below. All right, until next time, I want to thank you for watching and have a great day. Goodbye.